Most people believe that income is the problem, but it's really your mindset holding you back. The system is built to keep you unaware of the deeper underlying patterns in your relationship with money. Once you understand the psychology behind it, everything changes. Let me help you break the cycle and move toward actual wealth and financial freedom.
Welcome to our channel. Here we dive deep into the human experience, offering insights and resources to help you build a better life.
The psychology of money is a very deep issue that goes well beyond just mere currency. It fundamentally shapes how we perceive wealth, others, success, and happiness. Many, if not most of us, find ourselves trapped in cycles of financial mismanagement and sporadic emotional spending, often driven by the fact that most of us have never been taught or are even aware of the psychology of money and the numerous other ramifications caused by linking material possessions with personal achievement. Without awareness of these influences, people overspend, incur avoidable debt, and ultimately suffer from anxiety, dissatisfaction, and a lack of fulfillment in their lives. Instead of being a positive tool in your life, if you are not conscious and aware of the hidden psychology of money, it will dictate every single aspect of your life. I'm going to explain the psychological aspects of managing money and its impact on personal development. You will gain deep insights into the underlying influences that shape monetary behaviors and discover realistic and actionable strategies for maintaining a healthy relationship with money. By becoming aware and learning to navigate these psychological patterns, you can start implementing financial literacy and radically transform your entire mindset around money, making you not just richer in your wallet, but richer within your mind. Addiction to material possessions usually comes from societal conditioning, which can lead to financial recklessness. We are bombarded with advertisements and messages suggesting that success is measured by what we own. This creates an unconscious fixation on keeping up with others. This pressure creates a mindset where accumulating material things becomes automatically synonymous with a person's worth. The fact that high-quality education on this topic is not instilled in us early on in life is nothing more than abysmal. So it is up to us to educate, grow, and learn a better relationship with money. Many people enter adulthood without the knowledge needed for even basic budgeting, saving, and investing. This information gap often results in trial and error methods that lead to very costly financial mistakes, such as relying on credit cards or neglecting savings, or even getting payday loans. And this was before everybody could buy things online with just a single click or a tap. This reduces the friction and time for us to consider if we really need to purchase things we don't really need. We must be more conscious and aware of our purchasing habits if we want our money situation to change. Media and marketing companies play a pivotal role in shaping consumer behavior. They invest billions and billions into ad psychology designed just to create a sense of urgency, a fear of missing out, or a need for their products. This manipulation greatly distorts our perceptions of necessity and leads us to spend on items that may not align with our genuine desires or values. If someone doesn't know how to properly handle money, and they look around and see that others around them can't handle it either, it becomes normalized. Cultural attitudes toward money further contribute to poor financial decisions. Societies that seek instant gratification over strategic long-term planning destroy a mindset for saving and long-term thinking. This tendency to focus on immediate pleasures results in destructive financial habits, such as choosing luxury items or vacations over building a secure financial future or investing in yourself. To break free from these cycles, becoming aware and learning about financial literacy and self-awareness are your first steps. You also need a very basic understanding of how the mind works and how it formulates decisions. Understanding how media greatly influences our spending habits helps us to change into a mindful buyer. By becoming aware of marketing tactics and critically evaluating every potential purchase in relation to your values, you can reduce a huge amount of impulsive buying. Setting limits on social media use and curating content that aligns with your financial goals can further lessen the impact of toxic online consumer culture. Follow the people and pages that teach financial literacy, not the ones that exploit it. Building willpower against societal pressures requires building up your list of intrinsic values that are not tied to any material possession. Embracing concepts like minimalism can shift focus toward experiences and relationships rather than hoarding things, leading to a more lighter and stable life. Practicing gratitude and mindfulness in daily transactions can also change your outlook on wealth management. Transforming your financial health hinges on understanding the psychology of money. By recognizing how emotions influence spending patterns, you can develop healthier financial behaviors. Emotional spending often comes from stress or the desire for instant gratification. Recognizing these triggers and understanding their roots helps us to create more mindful spending habits, minimizing any impulsive purchases that disrupt savings plans. To start managing money effectively, create a map of your financial priorities, outlining immediate needs, long-term goals, and existing debts. This organization gives clarity about where your resources should go and the steps required for financial stability, serving as a guide for sound financial decision-making. Track every dollar you spend and receive, at least for a month, so you can see exactly where your money is going. You will be surprised. Stop emotional and impulsive spending. Identify when you buy out of boredom, stress, or pressure. Set clear boundaries with yourself. Ask if you really need this, or do I just want it? Wait 24 hours before making non-essential purchases. It is of the utmost importance that you save a little bit of money each month, no matter how small. Use the 50-30-20 rule. Use 50% of your paycheck for needs such as rent, food, and all those necessities. Use 30% for wants and 20% for savings. If you have debt, then take the 20% and split it in half, so you are spending 10% to pay off debt, and then the other 10% goes right into savings. Please pay your savings first and foremost. Think of this as rent. This is non-negotiable. Put your savings in another account or even a different bank if that will help you to never touch it. You can make this into a habit that becomes automatic, and then each and every paycheck, you are slowly building your cash stash. You will be astounded by how much money you can save up in just a couple of years. But remember to make sure this is a lifelong habit. This does you no good if you only do this once. Understanding the psychology of money provides us a powerful framework for understanding our personal financial habits. Societal conditioning and emotional triggers greatly shape our relationship with money. But by recognizing these influences, we can stop harmful spending patterns and become conscious spenders. We need to emphasize financial literacy early on in schools before people start earning their own money. This is the foundation for establishing a solid base of financial decision-making and literacy. Creating a roadmap of where you are and where you want to go is the first assessment you should make. This is your map for the future. If you can accomplish financial literacy, then you will be ahead of 90% of other people, and you will eventually see noticeable changes that will start to amaze you. Developing yourself to become a better version of yourself to live the life you always wanted is full of challenges, pitfalls, and hidden traps. If you want to stay on track with any of your personal goals, then please subscribe and maintain that spark for turning your passions into reality.